For this activity, you'll be creating a multiplicative comparison word problem on one of these Google Slides. Choose a slide and begin typing above the green line the word problem that you would like to create. Remember, multiplicative comparison word problems usually include either two people or two things to compare, such as a day of the week or a month. I've typed in my word problem, and I'm now going to stop and move on to step 2 from the directions. I'm going to click on the Flipgrid link on slide 3. Once there, I'm going to share my screen, read aloud my word problem, and then put my slide number on my selfie. Once I've done that, I'm going to move on to the next slide. So, for example, if I was working on slide 4, I would now be on slide 5. I read over the word problem and then I solve it using a visual model. I can use the tiles to the right to help me create my visual model. It says Tony chewed 36 pieces of gum in October. This was 3 times more than what he chewed in November. How many pieces of gum did Tony chew in November? So my two things that I'm comparing is how many pieces of gum Tony chewed in October and how many he chewed in November. So I will use my tiles now to create a visual model that represents October and November. So I'm going to drag and drop. For October, I know that he chewed 36 pieces of gum. And in November, he chewed 3 times less than 36. So therefore, I will use 3 tiles for October. In each one, I'm going to put the number 12 because I know that in November he must have chewed 12 pieces of gum because 12 times 3 equals 36, and he chewed more pieces in October than he did in November. I then will put my solution sentence down at the bottom. Tony chewed 12 pieces of gum in November. Once I've completed this, anything below the green line is for the partner. In other words, this is me responding to someone else's word problem. I will then return to Flipgrid and respond to the student who created the problem I just solved. I'll share my screen and then explain how I knew it was a multiplicative word problem. Once I have finished my response, I'll choose another Flipgrid problem to respond to. I'll agree or disagree with the solution.